You are very emotional. Want a glass of water? Now we have a glass of water.
Where's the ventilation for this place?
It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful that made you cry. I had to take you out because that was the thing. What happened? Thank you very much, Steve. What happened? What was so emotional and so beautiful that made you cry? Sorry, I had to take you out because you were crying very loud, so I had to take you out.
Kann das jetzt nicht auf Englisch sagen. I don't.
You don't speak English, but we need a translator. Can you bring Mario and a guy down? As long as it was good, it's good. Was it you could see or you could feel the emotion?
I could see it.
Mm-hmm. Is this why you let the system go and you?
Yes, it was so strong.
Mm-hmm.
And
What happened with your arms?
you see the earth. It is dark. It is black. And it's like
Just wait. We got Maria. Maria, could you translate for us, please?
es war an und für sich so, dass also das erste Mal habe ich einfach nur die Energie, also der Herr Keshe hat uns reingesetzt und das war nur Energie.
At first, she just felt the energy when she was sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came, also dann ist das zweite Mal gekommen, dann hat die Menschen noch platziert und dann ist dann rausgegangen und dann habe ich aber gespürt, dass zuerst meine Seele, die Seele ist herausgegangen und hat sich, und ist, ich kann es nicht sagen, also wie Weltall, ja, und hat dann von oben abgeschaut und hat dann einfach nicht gesagt, komm raus. Es ist so, als würdest du von oben auf die Erde schauen und du siehst, es ist nur grau und nur grauer Schleier und schwarz.
Yeah. And she said
No, keep it that way as it is.
the second time you came in and when you left again, she felt that the soul went out. She thought at first it was her own soul. Meinst du, das war deine Seele?
Genau.
Her
Ich
own
dachte
soul?
mir zuerst,
Go out where?
Yeah, into space. She saw
Aha.
space.
Mm-hmm.
Und from upside, von oben nach unten.
Genau.
From
Und,
upside to look down. She looked down.
genau. Und die Erde, sie ist nur eingehüllt in einen schwarzen, wie ein grau-schwarzer Schleier.
It's like the earth was filled with a black, like a curtain around the
Yeah.
earth.
Ja, und dann habe ich aber gespürt, Müdigkeit.
tiredness.
Yes, und dann sind mir die Hände runtergefallen und dann habe ich aber das Gefühl gehabt, ich steige noch einmal aus meinem Körper. Also noch einmal, nur heller.
Also war die Seele dann erst wieder da
Nein, die war oben.
und dann nochmal eine
Und dann-
weitere Stufe. sozusagen.
Genau, und die war total hell, also ganz
Ah.
hell.
Okay, then she felt like her soul was leaving her again, even though it was already out,
Mhm.
like an additional step or something like
Mhm.
that. And then she said it got really bright.
Mhm.
Und dann waren wir da oben gemeinsam, sozusagen, sie hat immer gesagt, die erste hat immer gesagt, komm raus.
So then she said then they
Aber-
were there together, and the first one, the first soul, always told her, come out.
Mhm.
Genau. Und ich konnte aber nicht, ich bin so schwer. Und ich habe ihm gesagt, ich kann nicht, ich bin so schwer, ich bin so schwer.
She couldn't because she was too heavy.
Mhm.
Und dann auf einmal sind mir die Arme runtergefallen und dann hatte ich einfach das Gefühl, okay, und jetzt kann ich raus. Aber ich verstehe jetzt nicht, was ist das andere. Also,
Then she said her body was heavy, and then she thought now she can go out. But when she can go out now, what's the others? The souls. She
Yeah.
is not sure what is what.
What's this one?
yes.
And what were you crying for?
Es ist, also, und dann habe ich diese Erleichterung gespürt. Also es ist Erleichterung.
A relief.
Mhm.
Ja? Und dann kamen mir die Tränen. Also,
And that's why.
das,
The relief made you cry.
ja. Und ich weiß aber nicht, was noch gekommen wäre, weil der Herr Keshe dann gesagt hat, ich soll rauskommen.
She doesn't know what else would have happened if you wouldn't have taken her.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go back in again?
Yes.
Go back in. Can I ask you, Marie, you have to be here, Marie. Do you have people upstairs?
They don't need me.
No, they don't need you. Did you feel any difference when I brought people in the fields, in the energy?
Wenn andere noch dazu kamen.
Did you
Nee.
notice, did you see them?
Nein.
You
Ich habe
couldn't see them.
Nein, ich habe meine Augen geschlossen.
She had her eyes closed.
That's close. Did you feel anybody coming into the room?
Ja, einer. Der ist so laut.
We are one because he was noisy.
Noisy,
Ja.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we
Genau.
go back in. Let's take the trip. We usually, we have had a number of cases like this. We usually interfere because this is the step when the physicality starts moving. We see it, that they go into a transmutation, that they can go from one unit to another.
Mhm.
And before she gets there, I had to get her out of it.
So
Yeah.
she was also
Which is
close
there,
to
Yeah.
moving.
because we see it, you see them with the light when they go into our
That's
position.
what she described as being bright.
Right, there's the light when they go through.
Mm.
We saw the same thing with the other lady last week.
She was also shaking.
She was crying loud. And that's why I had to bury her. She was happy.
Yeah, she was.
You see them, you see the light, you see that. It's not a problem, it's when she explained to us, because Mario just translated it. She saw a light and then another light. When first light is a soul, second one light is a soul of physicality.
Yeah.
When you see that, it means the body is ready to go.
And then she said, she was, right. She said, then I could go.
I could go.
But then if, what is
What happened?
what is if the other two? What is the other two?
Yeah.
And what is me?
Yeah,
So she was referring to her body as
for
the
the
last part.
physicality, yeah.
Yeah. So the first two souls already there. She described that. And the third one was
Was
just
her.
her.
Physical body.
And then, like last week, I had to go and interfere and come back. Get you out.
Nice.
It's the second time. You see, this is the,
If she'd have taken that next step.
we would have seen her in the other machine.
she'd just gone.
Yeah. Because I set it up now a specific way that she could do
So there's nowhere else they can go other than
to the other machine.
You can't train them.
We got them by the toe.
But you want to make sure that the system is working both ways.
No, the system we set up is not supposed to, but there's a way you can do.
I mean, if they land somewhere else,
They can't
The
land
way-
anywhere.
they cannot
No.
land.
No.
They cannot leave the
That's
room.
what-
No, they cannot, the way
Yeah,
it's
it's
set up. Because they're connected to the, it's the soul of the system which let them go. So we always have it together.
So it's basically the field of the system that
Yeah.
is the boundary.
The actually field of the room is a boundary now, because it's everything. Now, you've seen it twice. This is how advanced we got with it.
Yeah.
And she's seen her soul, the soul of physicality. This
And
was
and
these
she
two.
couldn't explain what it was.
What
You know,
else?
this is like, this is a me, this is a me, and this is a me.
A me.
So who am I?
Yeah, it's the 3 stages. Yeah, and then when she got, this is when this, we got to stop we understand more of it. But you see how system has got 2 people within 2 sessions.
Hmm.
Get in that position.
Is there a difference between the two people?
They're different people. Yeah, they're different people, but I see it.
These women are special or sensitive or
No, that we
What
got
is-
men the same.
Yeah.
We had the same men. We saw it the same. But now she clearly explains the first light, the second light, and then comes the body with physicality. Yes,
that was a
because
really nice explanation.
Yeah.
Like the second light when the light when it was got bright. But how did she explain? Like she was on top in space, and then something left her again.
yeah,
There was
this
a
is
body
soul
of
of
the soul.
physicality.
And then the last thing she said, me.
What am I doing here?
They are already there, the two.
Yeah.
I'm still here. So.
We can literally do, if we would have left her just in time, she would have been across in the other machine like that. We're not far from it, but we got to understand it first.
Yeah.
But the new system getting built for the next one, instead of waiting the 10, 15 minutes, we'll do it instantaneously. Now it's been upgraded, yeah. You can walk in and move on.
Yeah, that's what this is there for,
Ready?
right? So it won't take long.
No, the new one is built now in the lab is about 1.5 times taller than this. I was in it last week.
Why? Why is it taller?
It's adjustments, systems in it. You actually, when you go in, you feel midget inside.
So will both of the units be that big?
But it's, I think it's about 3 meter high, 3.5 meter
Okay.
high easily.
So we can have some people from the universal community that are taller
Yeah.
as well.
Maybe.
Some midget ones.
Is it still live? Is Rick still connected?
I don't know. Rick, are we connected? Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you fairly well, and we can sort of hear the people talking. It's a little hard to hear.
Yeah, well, we got Mario who's here, and he was present in the last week session with the other lady when she was going through the transmutation. And today we have another lady who's just been going through what she explained, as you heard. She saw a light going out from her, a big light, which is her soul. Then she said, I saw a second light going out. And this is the soul of physicality. And then she says, what about if those two gone, my soul has gone and the other one's gone, what am I doing here, which is the physicality? And this is the way when it interfere. And that's why she was crying in the system that she has actually gone through a full, we could have the same problem or position that she moves into the other system. We go through a full transmutation. And I just set the system for this about 5 minutes before she goes through it, because she says she remembers, or she could hear me going in. And so now we see again confirmation of the soul and the second soul, soul of physicality, and their physicality saying, what am I doing here if those gone? I leave it behind, or I'll go with them. If you, when you die, you leave the body behind and you let the two go. And when you're in a transmutation, the body is gone, I belong to them, I go with them. And this is the beauty of what is to come. And you hear it firsthand from people who are going through the experience of transmutation. In the next couple of months, the new machines coming in will follow the light. When I walked into the room, I could see the light. You see the light of the soul. But you're an observer, you cannot touch. But when she was in the machine, she just let the handles go because there were no additions. She's told us it's so beautiful, it's so peaceful. Someone watches their own soul, and this is what we call the spirit or the soul of physicality, leave them and asking a question, Balam, what am I doing here? And this is, as I'm not dying, so I have to go with them. And where we land, the original light is where you manifest yourself in the dimensional position. Now we have a real physical. This is a beauty with these, what we call live presentations. This is a blueprint of exactly what's going to happen to all of us. Actually, what happens to all of us at the point of death. We see the soul leaving. We see the soul of physicality leaving, and there's no attachment to physicality. And this is the beauty. This is the advancement in understanding the knowledge of the creation. I'll go back in and see what's cooking in the oven, as we say.